Hi, my name is Nitin, and today we are at Hyderabad with Mr. Venugopalarao, who is Associate Vice President at My Homes Construction Private Limited, and he's taking care of projects and sustainability here. So, welcome, Venu, and thank you for giving us this opportunity and your time and experience to be shared with our audience.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
please help us, with your introduction before we get on to how we are shaping up the community with the sustainability model.
Yeah, my name is Srirangam Venugopalarao, and I'm the Associate Vice President Project and Sustainability at My Home Constructions. I have 25 years of experience, and I am a BTech civil graduate civil engineer and MBA of Finance, and I am also a MRICS from Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. So prior to this, I was working with the multinational companies like DuPont, Dr. Reddy's, as well as CB Richard Ellis and all those companies.
So really, a great experience that you may have. And with My Homes, we see that there is a lot of effort which is going into sustainability. So help us understand the mission and the vision statement of My Homes towards the sustainable practices.
Yeah, at my home constructions, sustainability is the integral part of our business activity. So our sustainability strategy is that care for the people and care for the planet. So whatever the activity we do at the my home, these two parameters are going to consider whether it may be the acquisition of the land, or maybe the design stage, or it is coming to the construction stage, or during the operation stage. So we have to see that how the occupants are going to have a better life.
Yeah.
So keeping that in mind, we have to see that the site selection should be available in a environment where it should not be polluted. When it is come to the design and construction, it should meet the design standards of the green buildings and all those things. When it is the occupation stage, we have to see that it should meeting the indoor air quality standards.
Right.
So these are all the two pillars what we going to consider in my home construction as a strategy. With this strategy, our chairman and all the leaders have sat together and put a vision, my home vision, that we have to construct the ultra luxurious buildings with environment conscious.
Right.
So what that means is that any building we construct the my home constructions, so that building should meet the green building norms. So if it is a standard construction, that means, for example, a square feet costing of as and today's market rate of 6,000 to 10,000 in between. So it should meet the IGBC gold standard.
Right.
So when it is coming to the ultra luxurious buildings, which is the cost maybe 10,000 to 15,000 or 20,000 kind of thing, so that it should meet the IGBC platinum rated. Because why we are going with IGBC for the residential construction is that we have a tie-up with the IGBC, that means we are a founding member. So they handhold us for all the my home constructions, that they will guide us that how to construct, and they will train the people, and they will see that every building should come to meet that kind of standards. Sure. It is the commercial buildings, we want to go with the USGBC platinum rated, because most of the multinationals knows about the US Green Building Council, so that it is easy for us to have that kind of certificate, so that they can able to occupy our space.
So with that, help us understand how what is the footprint of My Homes, and what are the sustainable elements that they have incorporated into those areas.
So as on today's my home constructions, green building portfolio itself is a 60 million square feet. In that 20 million square feet is already received the certification, green building certification. And 20 million square feet we already received the pre-certification, that is the construction projects are under construction. And 20 million square feet is yet to register with the IGBC.
Okay.
So in that 20 million square feet, I think the ultra luxurious buildings in Hyderabad, my home Avatar, which is about near about 6 million square feet, has already received the IGBC gold certificate. My home Visa, which is the again ultra luxurious residential complex in Hyderabad, already received the IGBC platinum rated. And my home Twiza, one of the commercial facility, which already received the IGBC gold rated and lead platinum. Skyview, my home's one more commercial facility, received well HSR certificate, USGBC platinum rated, and also it got the net zero waste certification also. Okay. Net zero arc net zero energy certification also that building received.
Sure.
So these are all the portfolio which we already received the certification. When it is coming to the pre-certification, lot of projects near about 20 to 25 million square feet. My home Nishida, which is ultra luxurious residential complex, and that already received IGBC Gold. My home Sayuk, which is 9 million square feet, that is also received the IGBC Gold rated pre-certified. And my home Apas, Vipina, and all those things, we are yet to receive the certifications.
Sure. So, when rightly bright out, and when it comes to sustainability element, the credentials and the accreditations are really stands important. So, help us understand how whole life carbon assessment model, and again RICS has introduced WLCA version 2 as well. So, how you are incorporating those practices into the system so that we are capable of addressing sustainable practices in the embodied carbon, in the operational carbon, and probably end of life.
Yeah, before answering the whole life carbon analysis for the building, at my home, we are using the sustainability practices in the execution. So, when it is coming to the survey stage, we are using all the digital technologies so that we don't want to use the normal printouts of the A0 size papers and all those things. That is one of the first element. Second thing, when it is coming to the design stage, we are using the complete BIM technology. BIM 3D is already completely used for all the projects. When 7D also implemented for the asset management, and 4D, 5D still 50% we are using it. In 60 we are trying to implement it. So, and another thing is that one of the commercial space, which is 95 lakh square feet of the building, which is Asia's second largest building, we are using the precast concrete technology. This is one of the innovative technology we introduced, 400 cubic meter every day delivering to construct the complete commercial space.
Right.
So this is one of the important technology we are using. And also we are using other EPD certified materials, because materials plays an important role when whole life cycle analysis. So for that we have used your guidelines, RICS guidelines, and as well as RICS methodologies, and all these things we learned, and those things we put it in a framework, and see that how the material extraction, how to calculate those kind of things. After that, how to use the material EPD certified or Green Co certified, and after that we put the one-click software so that we can able to understand that cradle to grave. What is that the CO2 emissions? If it is a base case of a normal building, when it is a building of the design case, whatever the designs of the BOQs arrived. So based on that, it is as on today, base case design, before start of the project, it is coming to 760 CO2 emissions per square feet. Now it is coming to the 400 CO2 emissions for the CO2 emissions.
Sounds really good. So, is there any advice or best practices reference that you would want to brought out for people who are trying to work towards sustainable practices?
Yeah, so in today's market, unless otherwise, if you are not going to meet the ESG norms or the sustainability parameters, it is very difficult to survive in the residential or the commercial spaces, because we keep on going to the workshops, and as well as we keep on putting up our stalls in the exhibitions and all those things. We are meeting the customers. The first thing come in their mind is that what is the green features in the building. Earlier people are talking about what is the square feet cost. Now the people's mindset has been completely changed.
Right.
What is that you are the sustainability features or the green features are available. So even the young generation who are investing money in the real estate sector, they are more conscious than the traditional or the older generation people. So keeping in those parameters, we are seeing that the green properties are not only give the cost savings of the operations, which is going to reduce the 30% electrical charges and 20% the water and reduction the waste, but the green buildings, why the people are preferring, we understood is that green buildings are going to give indoor qualities better.
Right.
So when it is comparing to the normal buildings, where the CO2 emissions are 1000 to 2000 CO2 emissions ppm. So whereas the green building, it will be reduced to the 500.
Right.
And PM 2.5 levels also within the range of wellness standards. And the TVOC also very less. So all these indoor air quality parameters plays an important role, and people are keep on asking that what is the well standards you are maintaining. So these are all the features when we are constructing the green buildings, we can able to give to our customers.
Sure. So addressing multiple phases of a well-equipped building through sustainability. So thank you so much for bringing that out in the conversation. I am sure it will help our audience to learn more about the sustainable practices and whole life carbon assessment methods. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Right. Bye.